Hi again. Ooh, really having a bad hair day. Better. Anyway, I wanted to talk just for a moment about what you use as the repository for your story. Some people work in the old typewriters, Ding! Some people like that and want to stay with it. Others write in, the yellow lined note tablets. Others, I use scraps of paper every now and then. I just grab a piece of paper and jot down notes. And you can also recite entire stories on your cell phone. There are some pretty good programs for recording, or I use it sometimes when I'm just out somewhere. I don't have my computer. I don't have a scrap of paper or a pencil. By the way, I like to work with pencils. I have a lot of pencils. Sharp. They always have to be sharp. But some people use their phone, and if they're out somewhere, and they'll recite something into Pages or Notes, one of those apps, and they come back and drop it onto their typewriter or onto their computer, whatever it might be. It does not matter. Whatever you're comfortable with. When I was a kid, I used to use those big Chief Red had a Native American, Indian and full headdress on the cover, and those big old honking pillows. You could almost put AAA batteries in them, and I used those pencils, and they were always breaking. And anyway, so it doesn't matter. Whatever you're comfortable with, whether you write longhand or you type it on something, it's fine. There's no big discussion about that. Now, I'm one of those people, I said, that I enjoy using pencils when I write. Pens are okay, but they have to be very fine point. But pencils I like. There's also a general feeling out there that once you have your story, or some chapters of your story, it makes sense to go ahead and print out a copy of it. It's a good way to edit. You can read through here, you can have your pencil over here and you can go, and you write stuff. It's a good way to double check because you're seeing the words on a page, not on a computer screen, for example. You're seeing them formatted in the context of the story itself, and you get a pretty good idea of, and by the way, this novel's longer because it's double-sided on this. This novel's about twice this thickness in terms of printed out. For example, down here in the bottom drawer. Hang on. I got a novel that I wrote. It looks like this printed out. But there's a general feeling that once you get your novel written, particularly if you're working on something like a computer, print it out. It's a good form on which to edit your novel. Anyway, we'll talk more later. Have a good day. Bye now.